Hello, welcome to TTV News on TayNinhTV Radio and Television Station. Ladies and gentlemen, on the mornings of February 13, the first working days after the 2024 Lunar New Year's holiday, Mr. Nguyễn Thành Ngọc, Deputy Secretary of the Provincial Party Committee, Chairman of the Provincial People's Committee, inspected public affairs and visited a number of departments and branches of the province on the occasion of the New Year's and recognized that officials and civil servants have returned to work fully and on time.
Mr. Nguyễn Thành Ngọc emphasized the achievements that the province has achieved in 2023 have a significant contribution from the provincial departments and branches. In the exciting atmosphere of the first days of the new year, Mr. Nguyễn Thành Ngọc hopes that in the 2024, leaders, officials, and civil servants of departments and branches will continue to promote the achieved results, solidarity, discipline, dynamism, creativity, efforts to successfully complete a task, contributing to the overall development of the province, especially in the remaining years of the 2020-2025 term. In the afternoon of the same day, Chairman of the Provincial People's Committee Nguyễn Thành Ngọc and Colonel Lê Văn Vĩ, Commander of the Provincial Border Command, visited and encouraged the officers and soldiers on duty at the checkpoints belonging to border stations of Phước Tân, Linh Điền, Long Phước, and Mộc Bài International Brigades. At these places, he acknowledged and appreciated the efforts and sense of responsibility of the officers and soldiers who sacrificed their personal happiness, stubbornly stuck to the checkpoints, and overcame difficulties, successfully completing a task, ensuring absolute safety and order in the border area for people to enjoy spring and death. On the occasion of the beginning of the new year, the chairman of the Provincial People's Committee wished the officers and soldiers of the border stations good health, happiness, much joy, a new year with many new victories, and hoped that the officers and soldiers would continue to unite, firmly grasp the situation, proactively protect national border security and sovereignty in all situations. After the Lunar New Year holidays in 2024, most traditional markets, supermarkets, and stores in the province reopened, serving the shopping and consumption needs of people. The market's price situation is basically stable and under control. Through a survey of actual prices at some traditional markets in the city, some items after tax increased slightly. According to some traders, the price of basic meat, fish, vegetables, and fruits have increased slightly, and some items have even remained the same price. However, on February 15, 2024, 26, purchasing power decreased due partly to saving expenses, partly because food reserves for tax are still available, so people limit go to the markets.
In order for people to have a safe day before and during the 2024 Lunar New Year's, the Fire Prevention and Rescue Police Departments of TayNinhTV Police has deployed the plans and implemented measures of state management for fire prevention and fighting.
Specifically, the Fire Prevention and Rescue Police Department of TayNinhTV Police organized 32 propaganda sessions on fire prevention fighting, distributing more than 1,400 leaflets and recommendations. Fire safety inspection with 45 times at business establishments, shopping centers, markets. In addition, the units always ensures that officers and men are ready to fight fires 24/7, be ready to respond when a situation occurs. According to statistics since before that until now, there has been one house fire in Tao, causing no loss of human life. Property damage was about 10 million Vietnam đồng. The new regulations on recognition of secondary school graduation issued together with Circular 31 officially take effect from February 15, 2024. Accordingly, rating on secondary school diplomas will be eliminated from the 2024-2025 school year. According to current regulations, in Article 8 of the regulations issued together with Decision 11 in 2006 of the Ministry of Education and Training, graduation results of people studying at educational institutions are classified into three categories: excellent, good, average based on behavior rating and academic performance rating. According to the latest regulations on recognition of secondary school graduations that are about to take effect on February 15, 2024, the Ministry of Education and Training no longer has regulations on graduation classification. This means that students who are recognized as graduates will be awarded a junior high school diploma without mentioning grading. Circular number 42 of 2023 of the Ministry of Transport amends and supplements a number of contents on personal documents when flying from February 15, 2024. For passengers when checking in for international flights, they must present one of the following documents: passports, travel documents, documents with inside and its value as prescribed by law, such as separate visas, permanent residence cards, temporary residence cards, citizen identification cards. If Vietnam and the relevant country sign a treaty or international agreement allowing citizens of signatory countries to use citizen identification cards instead of using passports in each other's territory. After the leaders of Kim City, Korea finished paying courtesy visits to the leaders of the Appeals Committee of TayNinhTV Province, the signing ceremony of a memorandum of understanding between Incheon University and TayNinhTV Pedagogical College took place. Incheon University representative is Mr. An Kyung-won, Deputy Mayor of Gimhae City, representative of TayNinhTV Pedagogical College, Mr. Lê Quang Phú, Vice Principal in charge of school, signed a memorandum of cooperation in the presence of Mr. Võ Đức Trong, Standing Vice Chairman of TayNinhTV Provincial Appeals Committee, Chairman of Gimhae City Council. Incheon University was founded in 1979. Currently, the school has 7,000 students. This is one of the important universities. In the southern region of Korea. Mr. An Kyung-won hopes that after the signing ceremony, the cooperation of two schools will lead to certain success. Located in a land with favorable natural conditions, a temperate climate, local people are industrious, creative, and have good farming techniques. So even though it has only been participating in the outcrop program for 5 years, TayNinhTV has launched many unique outcrop products. Currently in the province, there are 92 products meeting outcrop standards of 3-star or higher, although the number of certified products is still modest compared to other provinces and cities in the region. Unrecognized products are outstanding specialties bearing the mark of natural conditions, expressing their unique characteristics, indigenous culture of ethnic communities in the area. Among them, there are products such as rice paper, shrimp salt, chili salt, durian. To bring outcrop products of TayNinhTV Province beyond the southwest region, the Provincial Appeals Committee also approved the project to implement the national program of One Cup Meal One products in TayNinhTV Province during the period of 2020-2025 Vision to 2030. In particular, solutions are proposed to support the implementation of outcrop products consumption and linkage trends while combining domestic and international trade promotion, aiming at developing export markets, support trade promotion inside and outside the province through outcrop fairs of the province and neighboring provinces.
Ladies and gentlemen, after the Lunar New Year's holidays of 2024, on February 13 or the 6 days of the first lunar month, officials, civil servants, public employees, and workers in the province return to agencies and units to work with new, serious, and effective atmosphere.
At 7 a.m. February 15, at the Public Administration Center of TayNinhTV Province, dozens of people came to get their order numbers and waited for their turn to complete administrative procedures. The working atmosphere of the staff and civil servants of the departments and branches here is also very serious. On administrative procedures of organizations and citizens are guided and resolved quickly and effectively by officials and civil servants. Today, I went to complete the procedures to apply for a copy of the Lost Land Use Right certificate. After taking the number, I waited for turning to my number. At the beginning of the year, there were only a few people, so it was very quick and easy, very good service, very satisfying. At the beginning of the year, everyone comes to work very punctually and the desk is very tidy. Because it is the first working day of the year, the number of people coming to the public administration center is still small, so it is resolved very quickly, not making people wait long. At the People's Committee of World Region and City, with a high sense of responsibility, on the first working day of the year, the work officials and civil servants urgently resolve administrative procedures for organizations and individuals with over 20 documents. Contents related to the issue of spring joy, New Year wishes, as well as celebrating activities in the area during festival. Officials, civil servants, and workers of World proactively arrange and temporarily put aside to return to normal working conditions. Thereby recognizing that this morning, officials, civil servants, and workers returned to the headquarters to work in accordance with the working regulations of the agency and units. According to the report on the morning of February 15, at the Results Receiving and Returning Department of Yeomjo District, officials and civil servants were also fully present and promptly resolved administrative procedures for the people in the spirit of responsibility, honesty, discipline, exemplary. It can be seen that on the first working day of the new year, all officials and civil servants in localities in the province return to work with a serious spirit, urgency, and strict discipline. Administrative discipline, receiving and returning results of administrative procedures according to regulations, continuing to well implement the 2024 work team right from the first days of the year.
The audience test brings e-comings. Everyone wants to have a family reunion. To bring a warmer and more joyful test to workers, the Vietnam General Confederation of Labor has implemented the Test of Reunions program since 2014. This is a policy with profound humanistic meaning. The program has received enthusiastic support from all levels of trade unions, trade members, workers, and organizations and individuals in society.
Implementing that policy since 2014, the Standing Committee of the Labor Confederation of TayNinhTV Province has developed a plan to take care of the Lunar New Year for union members and workers to enjoy spring and welcome it, with the motto, "On union members and workers have dates." Activities have been focused on implementing by TayNinhTV Provincial Labor Confederation as well as the district-level labor confederation, trade unions, and equivalents such as coordinating with unions to sign cooperation agreements to organize discount sales, incentives, and quality for union members and workers, giving gifts to workers in difficult circumstances or having labor accidents, giving bus and train tickets to workers outside the province who have not been able to return home to celebrate it for many years, organizing gifts giving to workers away from home to celebrate it at boarding houses in TayNinhTV Province, donated trade union house. And recently, the Vietnam General Confederation of Labor launched the program Trade Union Trend Spring 2024. In TayNinhTV, many union members and workers meet the program standards, such as not having returned home to celebrate it for 2 consecutive years, having difficult circumstances, or being workers who have made many professional contributions and are active in their work. The union activities are considered to be awarded train tickets for family reunions. I have worked at the company for more than 10 years and from Nghệ An for more than 5 years. Due to difficult circumstances, I have not been able to return home to celebrate it with my relatives. This year, I'm very happy and excited to be given a train ticket to my hometown to celebrate it by the Vietnam General Confederation of Labor. My feelings right now are very hard to describe, and I'm grateful to the trade union organization for supporting and taking care of the regime for union members and workers in a very practical and meaningful way. For workers away from home, celebrating dates at boarding houses in the province in the days approaching the Lunar New Year, the Provincial Labor Confederation organized many delegations to visit and give gifts with a total annual value of up to billions of Vietnam dong, working from Cao Bằng province. This year I did not go back to my hometown to celebrate it because the economy was also difficult. There are only a few days of work per week, lots of rest and living far away. So this year we celebrated in TayNinh and stayed at a boarding house. This year the trade union gave gifts to workers for it, so everyone was happy. The Standing Committee of Provincial Labour Confederation has proposed a plan very early in which activities to care for union members and workers in the province implement the theme Death of Reunion, Spring of Sharing, and with the method motto on union members and workers get gifts. This year is due to the general difficult situation for businesses and workers. The number of workers staying in boarding houses and not returning home to celebrate it is also higher than in 2023, with about 1,900 workers. The Standing Committee of the Provincial Labour Confederation and the direct superior unions at the grassroots level on visited and gave gifts. Its gifts is worth 500,000 Vietnam dong. After many years of organization, the Death of Reunion program truly has practical meaning. The program has become an annual activity with practical meaning, contributing to taking care of material and spiritual life of officers and workers in difficult circumstances to be able to enjoy spring and welcome traditional dates more warmly and fully, thereby empowering workers and laborers to have more energy to rise in life, be more attached to the land of TayNinh, contributing to the socio-economic development of the province as well as the country. Recently, TayNinh has been a safe and reliable destination for domestic and foreign investors. Accompanying businesses, the province is currently promoting digital transformation associated with promoting administrative reform, effectively implements the projects to improve score and enhance ranking positions for PCI, PAPI, PA Index, CPAS and ICT Index in TayNinh province in the period of 2021-2025, focus on improving the Provincial Competitiveness Index or PCI, building a friendly, transparent, professional and competitive investment environment. Focus on reviewing and removing barriers and obstacles in production and business activities. We appreciate the investment environment in Vietnam in general and TayNinh province in particular. We find the investment environment here is very safe. Especially, we also receive great support from the local authorities, especially in implementing investment documentation procedures. Thanks to the safe investment environment that creates conditions for the company to develop. Up to now, we have invested capital 3 times to expand our production scale. In TayNinh's province planning for the period of 2021-2030, the vision to 2050, TayNinh province aims to build a green TayNinh, focusing on recovering and developing industry, especially processing and manufacturing industry. At the same time, it has attracted many large investors in the field of industry, construction, and trade services, especially investing in industrial parks and mobile barricade economic zone. Currently, TayNinh province has 6 industrial parks in operation with a total area of 3,941 hectares. The occupancy rate is 65%. The remaining clean land fund in industrial parks ready to invite investment is 320 hectares. The province is preparing to establish a new Hip-Tan industrial park of 570 hectares and investing the construction of Phước Đông Industrial Park Phase 3 of more than 500 hectares, inviting investment in 3 new industrial parks with a scale of about 4,000 hectares and expanding Thanh Công Industrial Park, an area of about 400 hectares. With the measures, TayNinh is always a friend, a good partner, an attractive, friendly, safe, prosperous, and developed investment destination. Leaders of TayNinh province always trust and with businesses operating in TayNinh continues to innovate technology, promote investment, to expand production and business, and accompany the locality in the development process.
That's all for today, TTV News. Thank you for being with us, and goodbye for now.